He's dancing. Okay, no more dancing then, I guess. Yeah, as for when this stuff is gonna start working, I have no idea, because I literally haven't played since the live stream. So you know, it'd be like that. He do be dancing, yeah. Ooh, you just reminded me, Andres. Maybe I should do a stream where I learn how to play like Rocket League or League of Legends better, so that I can start coaching y'all. Because the thing is, I've played both before, but I was trash at League of Legends, and I was really bad at Rocket League. Alright, so at some point we're gonna go kill the Ender Dragon a bunch of times. And someday we'll do the Iron Farm. And all this other stuff. But as for today, I just want to clear out the area we have downstairs. And because I know I no longer have the storage for it when it comes to shulker boxes, I'll just throw down some double chests down there. Alright, but to conserve storage, I'll go ahead and throw the extra stuff I have here. Oops, the daisies. There we go. Fixed that. I go to classes. It's nice. We have to wear masks during them, obviously, and all of our classes got moved to bigger areas. So, like, there used to be, like, normal-sized classrooms. Now we only go to classrooms in ballrooms or very large classrooms. We have a chapel on campus. First off, I go to a private university that's linked to the Presbyterian faith, but the thing is, you don't have to be Presbyterian, and they don't have chapel time, so I'm not Presbyterian. I don't do anything with the Presbyterian, like, part of our university, but we do have a chapel on campus. And the chapel is being used as a classroom because it's larger. So that's, like, along with that, and also, like, we get our temperatures taken, like I've mentioned, so that's my little wristband for tomorrow. Every night we get our temperature taken. And without it, the next day, the teachers, if they see you without it, they're supposed to, like, get you sent out of class and send you to the clinic. And if you don't have it and you go to the diner for food, the diner is supposed to not let you get any food. They're supposed to say no, come back with a wristband. Yeah. It's kind of a funny system, but at the same time, like, it works, kind of. Yeah. What I will say is, and I feel bad because I've taken advantage of this, I woke up late for one of my classes the other day. And instead of, like, running to class and showing up late and all that stuff, I just turned on Echo 360, because the thing is, technically, even though we are having classes in person, we're required to also be allowed to see classes online. So we have a system called Echo 360, which is It's like Zoom, because it can launch from your browser, and it's just a video call type thing. I only have 4 efficiency 5 pickaxes. Oh, I feel so broke. Only one of them's netherite? Ugh. Poor people. Alright. Yeah, but what I was saying was, I feel bad because I took advantage of the fact that teachers can't get angry at you if you don't show up to class. If you say you were on the Echo 360, so I turned on the Echo 360 and emailed my econ professor and was like, hey, just so you know, didn't feel this good when I woke up, so I just did the Echo 360. And, you know, today I talked to him about it, and I was like, yeah, I just wasn't really okay, wasn't sure what it was, so I thought it'd be best if I just stayed in my dorm. And I was like, I feel better now. Take a test, do I stream? Well, I'm guessing since you mentioned it, yes. Anyone who's ever, like, take a guess, it means yes. What's on fire over there? Oh, it's lava and a creeper. I think you also mentioned it at one point. It was either you or someone else mentioned it. I saw a creeper. There he is. Come here, boy. Thank you. Taste. So, yeah, I've been thinking about doing a raid at some point. I'm not sure when I was gonna do it, or really how I was gonna handle it. Because, I mean, the villagers are safe, but at the same time, like, I want to be able to, like, I kind of wish that area was a bit more open, so I might go and chop down trees. Plan out. How does one get netherite? That's a good question, Andreas. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You get netherite by going to the nether, first off. Pretty basic. Second off, you go to a certain y-axis. Similar to the way you get diamonds, you go for a certain y-axis. And netherite spawns around the same place diamonds spawn in the overworld. Except in the nether, you're going to go to y, like, 13, 14, 15, anywhere in that area. The way I've been doing it is I've been using beds and blowing the beds up. Now, there's also something cool I can do. There it is. If you press Shift, G, and F3 all at the same time, you get the chunk borders. This isn't like a hack or a resource pack or anything. This is like part of the game. These are chunk borders. You're most likely to find them on the edges. So, because obviously you're seeing it as 2 separate chunks, so you're more likely to see them like here. So what I've been doing is I'll mine, and every time I see this corner, this means there's 4 chunks right here. I put down a bed. I put a block in front of me, like this. You know, it's actually normally 2. And then I right-click on it, and the bed explodes. So I don't even have to use TNT or anything. Bed explodes, opens up a big area. I don't see any netherite. I keep going until the next one. Blah, blah, blah. Put another bed down. Let the whole thing explode. If I see some, take it. Next one. Really easy system. And you can also strip mine by just following these. And just mining out this area. And then you'll also need gold. So you get ancient debris is what you find. That's the ore for netherite. You smelt it. You get ancient debris, or you get netherite scrap, I believe is what it's called. And then you put 4 netherite scrap and 4 pieces of gold, or 4 gold ingots in a crafting table, and you get an ingot of netherite. You use that ingot of netherite in a smithing table with a diamond, or a piece of diamond equipment. And it turns it into a netherite, or into a piece of netherite equipment. Spoon. Yes, no storage. What I'm probably gonna do... Is there a reason? Yeah, I want to hollow out or make this a nice big area, like, to build stuff in. So see what I did here? How this is a nice big area that I put a tree farm in? I kind of want to do something like that with the rest of this area. So yeah. It's just because I want more space underground. That's really why. But once I'm kind of got to the point where I'm good, where I'm like, okay, cool, there's enough digging. What I'm probably gonna do is obviously seal off the top in some of these places, because it's not exactly the most secure location right now. You know, I'll make it pretty, put walls and a ceiling on it. Oh, but I'll probably get a good handful of chests and just store all the stuff in these shulker boxes, because I'm just using it for mining. That was a very aggressive hiccup. Ugh. My hiccups are awkwardly angry. Insta-mine's awesome. I don't care about gravel. I can't suffocate wearing armor like this. Yeah, I can. It's funny because there's certain things in Minecraft that you just can't get around whether or not you're wearing armor. Like, it doesn't matter. Either way, they do damage, and that's stuff like poison. Obviously instant damage, or instant harming, or whatever it is. Splash potion of harming, yeah. Do I have off-campus lunch? Well, I mean, it's college, so they don't really care where I am. I mean, I technically don't even have to show up to one of my classes. One of them takes attendance, the other one doesn't. But yeah, I can leave campus whenever I want. But it's a good question. To get back on campus, we have a sheet that we went to the security office for, and it says our name as well as our student ID on it. And then we also have to show them our wristband for the day. And if we don't have the wristband of the day, there's a couple things they'll ask us. They'll be like, hey, have you been outside the Kerr County? Have you had any symptoms of COVID? Have you been near anyone with COVID? And, like, I think those are the main three. Yeah. And then if you answer, like, yes to any of those, then they send you to the clinic. This clinic clears you and goes, yeah, you're good. You get sent back to security. Security then gives you a wristband. If you're like, no, I haven't been anywhere. No, I've been feeling good. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's had COVID recently. Then they're like, okay, cool. They take your temperature and they give you your wristband. And that's the thing. So if I do go off campus, I need to make sure it's not longer than a day, or if it is longer than a day, I come back for my wristband so that I can get back on campus later. Or if I am off campus for more than a day, I mean, I technically could just lie and be like, oh yeah, I haven't been anywhere, and if I go and drive all the way back home, drive back, and just say, yeah, I've been in Kerrville this whole time, they wouldn't care. They'd be like, okay, cool, here's your wristband. I know one time, actually this was from the time I got back from going home, I went to the security, because they're positioned at our front gate, and that's how you get in, because we closed all our other gates, because we're not open to the public right now. Um, and, you know, security guard's chilling there. I rolled down my window, and he's like, hey, how you doing tonight? I was like, I'm doing pretty good. And he's like, you got your wristband? And I was like, I actually don't. I missed check-in last night. I wasn't there last night or the night before. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, they're already handing out the wristbands for tomorrow, so just go talk to your RA. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Answer your message. Which one? Are you talking about the streaming one? Because I answered that like 20 minutes ago. If you're talking about something else, I'm guessing YouTube blocked it. Oh, and if you're talking about the other ones that were just spam, then no. To answer that question, I guess. Yeah, messages that are really long and have repeating things get held for review. So that's why I've only been seeing like half of the ones you've been sending, the shorter ones specifically. Yeah, and yeah, the reason why I don't always respond to your comments is because half the time they're getting held for review because you're spamming. And also because most of them aren't. Yeah, I kind of guessed that, but also most of them aren't questions. Or words, if we're being honest. That's whatever. When do I sleep? I don't. No, that's actually, I wanted to mention that at one point. I've slowly been getting better about my sleep schedule. Today was probably the earliest I've woken up recently. I woke up at 10 a.m. today. Now, I know you're going to be like, wow, you sleep in really late. It's not because I sleep in late. It's because I normally fall asleep at around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how it happened, but I just stopped being able to go to sleep. Like, second or third week of college, I do mean like the second or third week I got here. During that singular week, or like those surrounding weeks, I'd pulled like 6 or 7 all-nighters in the time of like less than a month. So that was like more than 1 or 2 each week. When he sleeps. I was actually just watching a podcast. One of the guys on the podcast, he was like getting interviewed on it. He went to jail or prison. It was a federal penitentiary. He was there for 6 years because he was threatening to do a couple different things on RuneScape. So he was playing the game RuneScape, and he got in an argument with a guy, and he started saying all these horrible things like school shooting stuff, like bombings, all this stuff. And because of that, he got sent to jail for like 5 years, and then an additional year afterwards. Hey Jonas, welcome to the stream, bro. We're literally just digging. I don't know how it is, but whenever I'm playing like different games, like or doing something that I think is really entertaining for other people, I feel like, you know what's weird? Joke's on you, I don't sleep. I feel like I do, I don't know. I completely like lost my train of thought. That's not how you spell eyes, but I'll take it. Oh, but what I was gonna mention with that little tangent of the guy that got sent to prison for threatening people on RuneScape. He mentioned, and he'd studied a lot of law, obviously, while he was there for his like 6 years. He mentioned that like if you're going to threaten someone, it's fine for you to say you're going to do something if. So if you say like if then, like if this, then this will happen. If you say a he had the actual word for it and I can't remember what it is. Like a what's that word? I'm about to Google it because I can't remember. Not quite, but you're kind of getting there with the logic. Okay, if then. I'm trying to remember what it's called though, because he had a very concise word for it. Conditionals, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh. Okay, he mentioned that if you threaten people with conditionals, then it technically wouldn't be perceived as a legitimate threat. And you could say them as much as you want. And he brought up an actual court case, an actual example. And he said in like the 1960s or something, it was sometime a long time ago, a guy said, if I get sent to Vietnam, I'm gonna shoot the president. And he said, the first person I'm gonna point my gun at is the president. And he said that, and he got taken to court, got arrested because, it's a threat to the president. He won because it was a conditional statement, and it was unlikely that he was gonna be sent to Vietnam. So it wasn't perceived, it couldn't be perceived as a real threat because it was a conditional statement. So I'd say, whenever you said, if Link sleeps, I will kill him. Whenever you said that, you made it a conditional statement. However, it's a conditional statement of something that will happen no matter what. So, theoretically, if for some reason that threat were to be taken seriously, and, you'd have the feds raid your house and people going, hey, he's trying to kill people. If they were to see that and try to rule on it, whether or not you were intending to actually do this, there's a small possibility they'd go, well, obviously, yeah, it's a conditional, but the thing is, Link's eventually going to sleep at some point. Like, that has to happen. Because that's one of the things he mentioned. He said if someone were to use conditional statements and say, like, we'll riot if this person wins the election, just to use a very simple one recently, that's a conditional statement. However, if you say something very, very, I don't know, controversial or aggressive, I guess, or threatening, like, if this person wins the election, I will bomb a building. If you were to say something absolutely insane like that, it is a conditional statement technically. But if that person wins, you might actually start getting watched. Because one half of that conditional statement has been met. Meaning, you might meet the other half of it. FBI's already on their way. Thanks for using my real name. Lol. Yeah. Recently I thought about that, and I was like, maybe I should stop saying people's real names. I should just say their username. But then again, a lot of my friends who join in the chat, like, use their real name as their username. Look, just because I said technically it's not illegal, I didn't say it wouldn't get you put on a watch list. But I mean, technically, because it is a conditional statement, and now that we know that he didn't win, we know that that conditional statement won't be met, meaning we won't know that wouldn't happen. So, I mean, technically, if that was to be taken to court, you would say, well, consider the day that he said this. He knows that he already didn't win. Meaning, he knows that he won't do this. I know, that's what I just said. Oh, you're not listening. You're not listening. Joe Biden. No, it's Jai Biden. Yeah. You know what I find funny? Just because of the, like, I was born in 2002. And because of that, I entered school at the perfect year to where I started high school as Trump was elected. And I finished high school. I turned 18 right as right before I finished high school. And right as I start my college career, we're now going to get Joe Biden. And right as I end my college career and start my work life, we'll be voting for whoever's next. So, not only is politics split up into, 4-year segments, but so is my education, so it fits together very well. Oh, my face is itchy. Oh. So, I mentioned the other day, I don't know if everyone who's here was here that other day, but I started a small vlog channel, which is really just to keep me motivated, because I'm doing a bit of a challenge for myself. Because I wanted to do a 100-mile long ride before the end of 2020. So now that isn't considered a threat, it's considered kinky. But I don't know, is Link into this? Ooh. Oh yeah, but I was about to mention, so because I wanted to do a 100-mile ride, what I did was I started a little bit of a training regimen. You can see my bike behind me, my beautiful, useless bike right now. I started a training regimen. It's 3 rides per week. Every Saturday is an endurance or a lengthy ride. It's going to be multiple miles. This Saturday is going to be 20 miles. Next Saturday is going to be 45 miles. But because of that, you know, today was the first ride on that little 7-week journey of mine. And it was pretty bad. First off, I was expecting to go a lot further. I didn't. And I expected to go, I was hoping for 15 miles. I did 10, which I mean, you know, isn't horrible, but today was supposed to be a speed ride where I tried to increase my average pace over an hour. And I didn't, because obviously, one, it was my first ride I had done in weeks. But another issue I had was towards the latter half or the second half of it, I noticed my back tire seemed really deflated. And so I have a little hand pump. I have it here because I mentioned it in the video. A little hand pump that I can pump my tires up with. It's actually really cool because it literally just real simple, and it straps to the bottom of my bike. So I used it. And I, like, just a couple minutes down the road as I was biking, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm sliding all over the place. I looked down and back again at the tire. It was all flat again. I was like, what the heck? So I think my back tire is, like, has a pretty bad leak in it. It's not blown out, because if it was a straight up blowout, it would have, like, started slipping off the rim and, like, being so deflated I could hear the metal of my rim, like, hitting the ground. It wasn't a blowout or anything. I didn't hear a major, like, hissing noise every time I filled it up. But it was losing air way too quickly for it to be good. So, and if you don't know, rolling friction is a thing. Rolling friction, the way it works slightly different from normal just friction. I can't explain all of it. I'm not that good at physics. But basically, take a circle. Depending on how wide that circle is. So, like, if I had a coin, oh, I do. I have my little university coin. See, it's not very wide. So whenever it rolls, the only thing making contact with the ground is this. Very thin surface area, meaning not that much actual friction, rolling friction. It's very smooth, very little rolling friction. Tires on my bike are like maybe an inch thick. They're not very wide tires, but they're wide enough to where, you know, they still have reduced surface area. The issue is, recently, because it started deflating, it widens out whenever it touches the ground, meaning it increases rolling friction, making it harder for it to roll very far. So, for example, you know about coasting, where you don't really pedal at all, and you just kind of let your bike keep going? If you have really high inflated tires, they'll have really small surface tension. If you go really fast and then just let go and just like kind of roll along, you can roll it really far. But if you have really deflated tires and you pedal real fast and then just kind of roll along, you'll roll a lot shorter distance because there's more friction up against your tires, so it can't roll as far. Now, to relate that to what's happening when you cycle or whenever you ride, it makes it harder for you to keep at a faster pace. So I was getting to these points where I was like trying to start riding again. Like there was a point where I had to get off my bike, move, and then keep going. Okay, how many surgeries you've had done? How many in a couple days? 2 and then 3. That's my guess. Does weight not affect coasting? It does, but not quite as, like, I'd say as much as rolling friction does. Like, for example, if you take a coin and you spin it, you do the little thing where you spin it, what pulls it down isn't gravity, it's rolling friction. It's that friction is the only reason why it stops. Because if we didn't have gravity, what would happen? Or if we didn't have any friction, what would happen is whenever it would get down to here, it would just go back up and it would keep spinning. So rolling friction is the main reason why coins fall whenever you start spinning them. I mean, gravity also plays its part, but it's mainly because of that. And I only mention that because I'm saying, like, rolling friction, obviously, like, yeah, my bike's a little bit slower, I'm a bit more of a chunky boy. But if I deflate the tires, I'm even slower. That's a big part of it. Yeah. I saw a post the other day, and it was talking about the law that you can't completely destroy or, like, create anything. So obviously, like, for, like, I guess, I'm trying to remember exactly what it says. Basically, you know the basic idea of you know, mass isn't created or destroyed completely, it just shifts. So, like, for example, if you, let's take energy, for example, no matter what, energy is always there. So, for example, it takes a good deal of energy for me to clap my hands. Where exactly that energy of, like, that force of me pushing it is displaced to a couple different ways. There's thermal energy created by that friction and that contact, but there's also the air resistance that's pushing against it, as well as my bodily energy that's being used, and it's slowly kind of like dispersed. And because of that, like, you know, obviously energy moves around, but the point I'm trying to get to is someone was talking about the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, and they said because mass isn't created or destroyed, it simply changes shape and form. The Incredible Hulk, he might get bigger than his normal human size, but his density keep clapping, but his density changes because his mass wouldn't change. So if the guy, dang, I'm like brain dead right now. I can't remember who's the Hulk. Is it? Yes, keep clapping. No, but like the human form of the Hulk. Let's say he weighs 160 or 170 pounds. Whenever he turns into Big Hulk, he still weighs that same amount, theoretically. His mass would not change, but his density would, and his volume would. So he's bigger. Bruce Banner, okay, that's what I was thinking, but I couldn't remember, and I didn't want to say, like, I want to say something stupid. And basically, the idea is the volume of Bruce Banner changes, so he's now bigger, but his density also changes. So now he's also, like, per square inch or whatever, or per cubic inch of his volume, he's lighter, which is density, but his mass would still be the same. So even as Big Hulk, he would still be 160, and as Bruce Banner, he would still be 160. So the idea was narrating his own exit. The idea is that because of this, like, basic, like, physics theory, they'd say that if that's how the Hulk worked, that's probably why he can jump so high. It's because he's so, like, he has no density to him. So he's so, I don't even, is there a word for not dense besides just saying not dense? Like, he's just not really dense. And because of that, he's less dense than, like, certain things. And someone said, like, I think someone did the math and it's like there's a slight possibility of him being less dense than water, or less dense than air. So that's why he's able to jump so high. It's because he can basically already float. Because they took the equation and they kind of, like, applied it to two different weights. Because, I mean, air has density. Just like anything else. Air is made of, isn't it oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and, I mean, am I forgetting something else? Obviously CO2. Mainly me and my, like, yeah. You get the idea of what I'm talking about. I'm applying my handful of time. I heard a meow. There's cats on campus, so I don't know if there's an actual cat outside my window or if it's just the cats upstairs in Minecraft. But that's really far in Minecraft. Was it part of the song? I don't know. I like how much I can put my pickaxe through and it'll just keep being okay. Yeah, I do need to go to bed. We talked about physics for the majority of the time that I've been live so far. I'm not even good at physics. But I've been talking about physics and law the whole time. I'm not good at either one. And I'm like, yeah, so this would technically be considered a legitimate threat, and you would most likely be investigated. And then we moved on to the transference of power and energy. Never took physics. It was honestly a fun class. It's just, I never did the homework. So what we're doing right now is we're kind of opening this space up. So obviously this area and that area, two different things. So we're kind of cutting this slab off. And this area used to be like that area where it was only too high, but then we cut all this area off. Yeah, it died. And we have haste 2 because of our beacon, our lovely little Mod Podge of a beacon that has diamond blocks as well as emerald blocks and gold and iron. It's just a whole mess because we never made the iron golem farm yet. Yeah. And because of haste 2 and efficiency 5, I can just go like this and destroy a whole bunch. Yeah, it's really cool. And because of that, we're taking advantage of it and slowly clearing out our little shelf of stone. I hear a zombie really faintly. There are no diamonds? Yeah. We'd already dug out through this area, which is the right Y level, so there's a small chance of us finding diamonds like up. So yeah, you're right. I mean, technically, if I wanted to find diamonds, we would dig down, because diamonds can spawn anywhere between 0 and anywhere in between 1 and 15, and they're just as likely to spawn at, I believe, like 4 and 5 as they are at like 11 and 12, which is like everyone looks at 11 and 12 and are like, oh, this is like the god of like where diamonds spawn. But in reality, if you look at the actual dispersion chart, they spawn at the exact same rates there as they do at 4 and 5. Loser. Wait, watch this. Oh no. Oh no, I'm being assaulted. Oh no. Oh no. If there was only one, I'd let them go for longer, but for Minecraft esports, what would we do? What are you looking for? Bed Wars? I understand why, like, he does it. It's because, like, Minecraft's good and all, but, like, and I mean, I would be the coach of it. I mean, what would he do? Like, legitimately. As much as I'd like to fuel it and go, oh, yeah, Minecraft. Like, I understand. Like, I told him we should get Valorant on there because Valorant has no gore, just like Fortnite. Fortnite and Valorant have the same type of graphics when it comes to like gore graphics. There's no blood in either one. So the thing is, like, I mean, obviously the main issue is Taps has to say okay. And if there's no area for it in Taps, then there's no point in having a team. Apex as well, yeah. There's just a whole bunch. The issue is Taps has a certain handful of games that they're like, yeah, this is okay. And unless they say another game is okay, like, honestly, I haven't looked into it, but if you wanted to, Link, what you could do is you could Google, what Taps esports are, like which like games they have, and then find out which ones we don't have and see if we wanted to add them, or if we don't have any of them. Because there's a good chance Taps was like, these are the only games we know enough about to say okay. I mean, God, there's no chance Taps would ever say yes to that. Literally no chance. They'd be like, it's too realistic. We're gonna give our kids like PTSD. I remember competing in Taps. Oh my gosh. My advisor, she has kids who competed in a division below us in Taps for speech and debate. And it was really funny because I remember talking about it. And she was like, yeah, we all knew your school. She was like, we're not even the same division, but we'd heard about you. That was cool. Oh, yes. Manly man. Anyways, so yeah. Guess I gotta get back to mining. This is our buddy, our pal. Oh, nice. Have you, did you all ever get a chance to go hunting, though? Just if you haven't already left. Slime. Goodbye, good sir. I mean, yeah. I will say, I'll be completely honest about this, Link. No deer season just started. That's right, I actually know that because the deer on campus have been disappearing. We've been seeing less and less deer. I sent you a picture of this. Okay, so to kind of catch everyone up, I sleep with my window open because it's getting colder. Between the times of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., deer will sit outside my window and eat. Last night, they didn't show up until like 3 a.m. Like, what the heck, deer? I saw a, what are male deer called again? Are they called steers? Or are those stags? I think one of the things I just said is a horse. I'm not very sure, but either way, male deer. Horns. He was chilling outside my window the other day, and today while I was writing, I saw one like right in front of me. Because I will say we're on campus and you're not allowed to hunt on campus, and because of that, all the deer are very chill with people. But at the same time, around this time, they also apparently disappear and like run off campus and stuff like that, and like hide. Bucks. That makes sense. What was I saying? I said steers and stags. What are those? Please, someone Google it. I think one of those things I said was a cow. I'm not very sure anymore. Oops. You know what's going to be a fun farm to make later? We can make an automatic cobblestone farm. Like an automated one. Not just like a AFK one. It's an automated one. It runs on a TNT duper. It's going to be cool. It'll be a little scary to build. I probably wouldn't do it until after we've gotten our little Tone of Undying. And like after we've done a raid, so that we can kind of make sure, just in case we don't die. Oh, one of the reasons why I was so happy, like I mentioned that I have been sleeping earlier. One of the reasons I was so happy about that is because this is the first step of making the back cave. I mean, kind of. Obviously with the little century challenge and biking more, I changed to a different eating plan. But the thing is, that plan has more than one meal per day. And because of how late I've been waking up, I've been doing things where like I only eat dinner. So I'm slowly waking up sooner and sooner where I can actually like eat more meals of the day. like eat a little bit healthier, which is a little annoying, I will say, because my campus seems to only have steamed broccoli. Like, it normally has like baked squash and zucchini, which I'm not a big fan of anyways, but literally the last 2 or 3 days I've been trying to like grab vegetables as well as like other foods so I can start eating some more like good stuff. And I swear the only thing we've had is steamed broccoli. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Ugh. What type of bow did he have? Power 1 and a braking 1, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. But I've slowly been waking up sooner and sooner. I also feel more productive, obviously. And it's nicer because the thing is, it makes it to where I can be more social. Because kind of the issue now is, you know, I'm like actually nocturnal. Like, I'm actually awake throughout the entire time that most people are asleep. And I'm asleep throughout, like, what's been happening before I slowly started fixing my sleep schedule was I was going to sleep right as my first class was supposed to start. Thing is, my first class didn't take attendance, so it wasn't a big deal, but I used to be going to sleep at like 6 or 7 in the morning and waking up at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. on good days. There were days when I literally woke up and either missed my economics class, which is a 2 p.m. class, or like woke up. I mean, there was one time, I don't know how, I think I was trying to pull an all-nighter to try and fix my sleep schedule, because, you know, there's a really basic tactic of fixing your sleep schedule where you don't sleep at all, you stay up the entire night, because it's either you don't sleep at all or you've been falling asleep way too late or early, so you don't sleep at all and you pass out like right at like 10 p.m. the next night. The issue is, for me, I think when I tried doing that one time, yeah, that's a good idea, and I messed up and fell asleep like midday, and I woke up at like 9 p.m. And I was like, oh, this is bad. That's not what caused me this horrible sleep schedule, though. I mean, it probably didn't help, but that's not the base root of it. Do just be vibing out here. I hope one day CloudBot will return to us and start working. Just don't know why it's not. I think from now on I'm just gonna start like testing it every stream just randomly just to see if it'll allow for work again. Still not super sure what happened to make it not work. Because literally, like, I haven't touched any settings for it, because all it does is it runs very basic commands, doesn't do anything crazy, and it's really easy to set up. All I had to do was link it as a moderator on the community settings on my YouTube channel, which was easy to do, and I did. And it's still set up as that, but it's like acting like it's not, so it can't do anything. It's irritating. Ran out of inventory space for everything that's not diorite. Alrighty, let's get rid of that. Toss some more stuff in here. Alright, I mean, we did a lot of work. I'm happy with this so far. Got a little bit longer to do. And I'm full, apparently. Wow. That was fast. Alrighty, I'm gonna start filling up the chests. And I mean, I have enough here to where I could literally do it like stone, granite, and, like I'd probably have it as a stone, like a couple stone chests, and then I'd have like andesite, granite, and diorite. All sharing 1 or 2 chests. Also dirty minute too as well, just cause. I don't know if anyone keeps up with it, and I mean, I'm pretty bad about it, so I don't know all the details, but I, saw something recently online about, Johnny Depp and his, lady friend. Yeah, that's a pretty messed up situation. I mean, I'm glad he got the, I'm glad, like, because of the way his contract worked, he was able to still get paid for the film that, you know, he got fired from for no good reason, but, you know, kind of sucks it happened in the first place. Recently, I've been watching a lot of anime. It's mainly like Fairy Tail, because I'm trying to like binge through that. And there's just so much. I mean, it feels like I've been binging it forever now, and it's really weird because like I've watched like a lot of it, and I feel like I haven't gotten that far into the series. Like, it's actually weird, because, like, I'll watch, like, you know, like, 10 episodes, like, in a single night or something like that. And then the next day, I feel like I haven't moved any further into the series. Because there's only, like, 100... How many episodes are there? Pulling out Crunchyroll on my phone. I mean, I'm on episode 114. There's 3 seasons? Oh my gosh. I'm on episode 114 of the first season, and there's 175 episodes in this season. Holy crap, and 100 episodes next season. Oh god. And wait, it just said 328. Okay, and then it looks like there's another 100, but it continues the episode count from season 2. So there's 3 seasons, and each one seems to have like 100 or so, some odd episodes. Okay, second season, I'm actually confused, never mind. I can't count. I don't know how many episodes there are actually, but it looks like there's a sizable amount that I've only just like dented. But I also want to keep up on the other animes, so I think there's a Black Clover episode I can watch right now. I used to have premium, and then I ended it because I was like, I can't watch too much anime at college, so I'll either suffer with the ads or reduce how much I watch. And it was a pretty good plan, because actually for the first good bit of college, I didn't watch any anime. And even now, I'm probably watching less than I would have. So you know, good plan. But because of that, it means I have to wait a little bit longer to see the episodes, because they air in Japan. With premium, you can see them like a couple minutes after they aired in Japan. If you don't have any of the memberships or anything, it's like cool, you just gotta wait like a week. So it airs in Japan, you know, and then you wait a week and then you see it. And I mean, that just means you're a week behind their release schedule, which isn't a huge deal for me, because it's like, oh, I lost haste too. What the heck? This must be just out of the reach. There's lava right there. It is one block too low, or one block too high for me to reach it though. So you know, lucky me. What's funny is I was talking to someone, and she was talking about like anime, and she was like, I don't know what to watch right now. Gave her like probably like all the series and like things I started and like watched a good bit of for the past like year. Master Builder and Professional Idiot. Alright, yeah, because I gave... There was Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Fairy Tail, Dr. Stone, I say Demon Slayer yet? I don't know. If not, add one, but there was Konosuba, that was funny. There was a couple that I watched that were kind of funny. I'm pulling up my Crunchyroll queue again. Okay, so there was Food Wars. I found a pedaling, I found like a cycling anime, which I thought was hilarious. There's the Rising of the Shield Hero. Welcome to Demon School. That was a good one. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I watched that. I watched Ruby, Science Fell in Love, Black Bullet, and there's a couple of these that obviously Attack on Titan. There's a couple of these that I'm scrolling past on purpose because I didn't watch all the way through them, or I didn't like them as much, or just haven't gone to them. There's Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Demon Slayer. I watched the majority of Death Note, but I never got a chance to finish it, and then One Punch Man is obviously awesome. But yeah, I watched a lot of anime. Spoon, go to work. Boom. Oh, I should probably start storing this before it despawns. I get an emerald. Clean. Clean. I think I just talked about anime for 10 minutes straight. That's okay. Totally worth it. It really is good, though. One of the irritations I do have, though, is how sometimes, like... So, the thing is, I still like Fairy Tail. But I don't know who it was, but someone mentioned that they started watching Fairy Tail, but they just couldn't get all the way through it. They got really deep into it and really far into it, but just couldn't finish the series. And they'd mentioned that to me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of sad. You know, it's a good series so far. But I now understand why they did, though. Because I was watching it, and I was like, why is this story arc happening? I was like, there's no need for this here. Because, like, it's really... It, like, pulls into, like, really minor things. Because sometimes there's just random story arcs. Like, there was one where it was Wendy's first mission or whatever. Wendy's someone you meet later on into the series, like really late on into the series, like good halfway through the first season. And you know, she's going on her first mission and everything. And all I could think the whole time was like, what's the point of this series of episodes? Because like obviously Wendy's a pretty important character, but like it's not like she did anything crazy on that. Because I'm pretty sure she got her like offensive magic or like attack magic a couple episodes before she went on her first mission. But then again, I have no idea. Oh, I missed him. Jerk. Got rid of my torch. Yeah, it was just an irritating like story arc to see, because I legitimately don't think she like learned, like, because the thing is, she's what's called a dragon slayer, which meant she was taught by a dragon her magic. They're considered very strong wizards in this world. And basically, she's like the sky dragon or the air dragon. I don't know exactly what they call her. I think she's been called the Maiden of the Sky before. But basically, so all you'd seen so far of her abilities was all like healing and support abilities. But then like she gets yelled at by Natsu, which is he's the fire dragon slayer, and just so happens that this wizard guild has a bunch of dragon slayers, like 3 of them, which is crazy because they're super rare. And Natsu's like, you do have an offensive side, you're a dragon slayer after all, and he has like all this cool stuff, and she eventually gets up the courage to try and like do something, and she ends up like finding like her offensive moves and stuff like that, and starting to actually do like attack magic instead of just being a support character. But I'm almost positive that didn't happen during the story arc of her like first adventure. And if it didn't, then I still have no idea why they did that whole story arc. That's the only reason why I could think of it being there. I'm just disappointed sometimes. And there was another story arc where like Gray, a good friend of Natsu, someone who's kind of like been his rival or whatever. First off, I thought I was talking to myself, Nathaniel. I didn't expect anyone to hear that. I was talking about the plot of an anime I'm watching. Nothing. But yeah, I was talking about Fairy Tail. Oh, yeah. Anyways, so what's up? I was just talking to Andreas about the esports team. He said that Bryce is trying to get a couple things added, like Minecraft esports. Haven't you seen it? What do you mean? Are you talking about the anime, the esports team, Andreas? You gotta be specific here. We're working with the slight delay of like... I'm working my way through it. I'm about 115 episodes in. I haven't finished it though. We got a little bit of a ways to go, you know, yeah. But I was talking to Andreas about the esports team, and he was talking about how Bryce wanted to get something added, but I mentioned that we're doing esports in TAP's division, and TAP's only is allowing certain things. So I said if he really wanted to, what he should do is look up TAP's regulations and rules for esports and see which games they're doing, to see if we need to add any to the whole, like the high school's esports team. Because, you know, if they're playing like something like Overwatch or something, that's a really competitive like FPS game, which is really fun. Like whenever I think of esports, I don't think of Rocket League. I don't think of Smash Bros. I don't think of anything like that. I think of like head-to-head FPS games. I think of things like Valorant, CS:GO, Overwatch even. I think about like even stuff like Warzone, anything like that. I mean, obviously COD, stuff like that. And yeah, I will think about League of Legends as well, because that's like a big part of esports. But primarily, the first thoughts in my head go to like CS:GO, which I mean obviously isn't going to get added to TAPS, but still. Yeah. I don't think about, you know, Rocket League, even though I know like that actually is a real thing. I mean, I know about Fortnite, but at the same time, like, I'm just looking for something else. And I'm not getting it. Space. T rating her up. Okay, well, can you do me a big favor then? Can you see what games they are having? Because I doubt... I mean, I guess it is TAPS, so there's a chance. But I doubt they're really only going to do those 3. I can almost guarantee they're going to do Smash Bros. Which, I mean, is kind of, kind of cringe. But, you know, I think they'd probably do something else. And I know I'm not using a Fortune pickaxe right now, or a Silk Touch pickaxe. But I just want the coal out of the way. What efficiency is this? This is efficiency 5 with haste 2. Instant mine. Yeah, we got haste 2 because we set up a beacon down here. This little buddy goes all the way up to the roof. Yee. Yeah, efficiency 5 and haste 2 make instant break. Pretty good, you guys. It's the highest you can get in the game. If you go anything less than that, though, like, I have an efficiency 3 right here. Do I have an efficiency 4 sitting around? I don't. I mainly just have a bunch of efficiency 1 stuff over here because of my trader. But this is an efficiency 3. Efficiency 3 still with haste 2. And it's fast, but it's not instant break fast. It's not that fast, you know? It's just a little disappointing. But he's trying his best. One day we'll hit him to efficiency 5. One day. I have no inventory space. Yeah. I'd considered talking to the esports team here. But the issue is, 1, they don't play any games I play, and 2, they don't play Minecraft. I mean, they technically play some games I'd be interested in. Like, I think I would be interested in Overwatch. I've never played it before, but obviously, you know, Valorant's been called, like, CSGO and Overwatch, you know, together, but don't give in to the esports team here. Stick to the craft. I mean, I'd obviously continue playing the craft, but I also had thought about the esports team. 1, so I could, like, you know, meet a good handful of people. I met one dude on the esports team a while ago. But besides that, I don't know anyone on the esports team. I think that's a shame, because their little, like, hideout is right next to us. Heard a rogue company? I think I have. Not super sure, but maybe. Excuse me. I'm working here, you jerk. Yeet. There we go. You know, it'd be a cool, like, plug-in enchantment. I don't think it'd be good for the game, but an interesting mod enchantment. It's like mending, except it goes on your helmet, and instead of fixing the helmet, it gives you hunger bars. So if you're hungry and you kill something, the XP fills up your hunger bars instead of your XP bar whenever you have that enchantment on your helmet. Yeah, that's big brain. That would be OP. That's the reason why I said it wouldn't be a good, like, actual game mechanic, but it'd be good, like, a plug-in or something like that. It would need a lot of XP. Lol. Yee. Ugh. Ugh. Nathaniel, did I tell you I started vlogging? Not on this channel. I have a little tiny secondary channel where I put up 2 little videos so far. Because I'm doing a bit of a challenge for cycling. I wanted to do a 100 miles ride before the end of 2020. And the thing is, to do that, you have to train a good bit. So I'm recording my my experience training. It's just my name. Oh, hey, Suggy. Welcome to the stream, bro. But speaking of which, one of my biggest pet peeves ever was the YouTubers who would be like, oh, here, follow my secondary channel and follow this channel. So because, like, I'm not super far on that channel, I have a strong inkling of a feeling that maybe it wouldn't hurt if I just combine. Where did you... Losers, where are you even coming from? Anyways, but I had a small thinkling of an idea. Maybe I should just put them together. You know, make a separate playlist on this channel instead of having like 2 different channels for things. Because in the future, first off, I mentioned this before, I always wanted to make audiobooks. And I'm not gonna make a third channel. When you also did what? What are you talking about, Sucky? Yeah. Doing good? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're talking to Suggy, but if you're asking about how well I'm doing on the current, training for the challenge, it's okay. It's day 2. I went for my first of what I think is 21 or 22 rides over the next 7 weeks. Did 10 miles today. It was less than I wanted because I wanted to fit in 15. But my back tire deflated and might have a pretty bad leak / hole. So, could be better, but luckily tomorrow is the off day on university, on campus. Stream's lagging. Try refreshing. Yeah, but because tomorrow's an off day, I'm also gonna go and possibly see if I can get it I'm tempted to just be give me a tune-up on the entire bike and just pay for that, because it's not gonna be super expensive, but at the same time it is a bit of it's not a necessity, so it'll be a little extra, a little extra. Alright, this has smite, but it also has looting. This one doesn't have looting, and I want more slime balls. Smite is also included. Oh yeah, Suggy. That's funny. What I noticed was my second video, I uploaded it today. I immediately saw 2 likes appear, or two views appear, and I was like, how? I was like, what the heck? Yeah, but I'm thinking about mixing the 2 channels together, because I'm happy with the current situation, but at the same time, I feel like it's unnecessary to have that split divide, because the thing is, I obviously do a lot of gaming videos. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who have gaming channels, and they also just upload other content that isn't gaming. So I don't know. I might just push them together, but at the same time, I understand why keeping them separate might also work. So I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I don't know how I feel about it anymore. Yeah. No, but that ride was pretty bad. I had actually, literally, I think for a straight 40 minutes, we talked about physics. We talked about physics during this 40 minutes, but we also talked about, just nerdy stuff. And we talked about physics at one point. And I was explaining the scientific reason why I had a bad ride today. Loser. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So it should have switched to my smite faster. My smite kills everything in one shot, unless they're wearing armor. Ugh. What? What does that have to do with anything? Oh. Why are you saying smite? The game smite. The game smite. Tell me about it. Hold up. Go ahead. Hold up. Give me a second. Nathaniel, have you been here for the last couple streams? Because recently we've been doing a lot of different games. Well, I will mention, Suggy, that I've been streaming every day for the last, like, almost 2 weeks now, so I don't know what you expect. It's not really like I chose, it's more like I was going to either way. Why is my music lagging? Why is this zombie so dumb? I mean, I guess he's smart, because unlike the other zombies, he's probably gonna survive if he stays up there. Oh, where he at? Where'd he go? Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Okay, I heard it fall. Oh, that's because there's 2 of them. Lamau, get yeeted. Okay, Smite is a free to... Oh, wow, this is an ad. Alright, everyone, let me do my ad real quick. Let me just do my ad real quick. Smite is a free-to-play, third-person multiplayer online battle arena video game developed and published by Hi-Rez Studios for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One. Isn't it cool? You know Jay? I know AJ. I know a dude named Jay. But I doubt that's what you're asking. I can't wait like for the one day when I get sponsored or monetized. You mentioned him in my stream. I don't remember this at all. Yay! Oh yeah, I still don't know if Streamlabs is working yet. Yo! It actually worked today! What the heck? It actually worked. What's different? What's different? Tell me what's different, Streamlabs. What's different today? I literally haven't done anything. I have not touched it at all. I googled why it's not working, didn't find anything, and didn't change anything. What the heck? It's just so temperamental. Literally nothing's different. I have not done anything different. I haven't changed anything, and it's so annoying. It's like a bipolar, like, toddler. Ugh. Kind of hungry. Maybe I should eat this apple. No, I'll just eat my clout carrots. Just need a power nap. Lol, yeah. It's okay, I know not to eat the apple. I know it's one of the rarest items in the game. I am big brain like that. Look at this nice area that we opened up. Still gotta go get rid of that obsidian over there. and light up some stuff. What is this area? You gotta finish homework? That's all good. Oh, Nathaniel, actually, before you go, I wrote a 1,000-page paper in like 20 minutes the other day because I found out how to use the dictate function really well on Microsoft Word. So now anytime I want to give a paper, I literally just give my computer a speech, and it like almost immediately finishes. It goes by really quickly. It's really funny. Especially since there was a girl who talked about how, like, she literally took Adderall just to finish one of the first papers of her semester, and it was literally like a 4-page paper. I don't know why she was so stressed about it. It was really funny. Anyway. What is Suggy talking about? Points. Does this chat automatically... Yeah, this chat, like, automatically censors certain things, so did you... You couldn't even spell compared right. Right as I checked to see if something got held because of what you said, Nathaniel, I see Suggy type, ha, you stick suck vompaired to me, because he spelled compared with a V for some reason. Yeah, so... Yeah, I got you, Nathaniel. Certain things in chat get held for review, depending on what they are. YouTube does that on its own, and then also as a second layer of protection, Streamlabs like little cloud bot also does it. Yeah. Ooh, I remember there was a Twitch streamer, and he ended up getting like, I think he was banned. I think he might have been banned. What happened was he used text-to-speech donations. I don't know if you are well acquainted with that, but it's basically where people donate. Look at your held chat. That's the thing is, I was looking for it and I didn't see anything. How long ago was it? Oh, is it where you said it was basically gay third-person Overwatch? That actually, funny enough, was not held for review for some reason. But I don't see any other chat for me recently. Cause it goes, does this chat automatically censor? Or before that, it was I gotta finish homework, and then I see a bunch of things from Suggy, and then does this chat automatically censor? So in between those two, I didn't see anything. We're literally just digging. All we've been doing is digging. That's all we've been doing. I've just been digging and talking about anime. And also high school's esports team, which I swear I will help with. Right before homework. Nathaniel, I don't see anything held in chat. Okay, right before... Yeah, there's nothing held there. It's just sorry. Well, imagine getting censored in a Minecraft streamer chat. I think that's even worse. Alrighty. Really, Suggy? You're gonna do that to me? We all know anime is mwah. Italian approval. What are you looking for? Oh, Nathaniel said he sent something, but I can't see it. You know what's funny? I was actually feeling bad about my hair today because I went for a bike ride and I didn't get a chance to shower in between that and the stream. So I feel horrible. Yeah, I must bathe after this. Moisty man. Oh yeah. Good luck with homework, I guess. I don't. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Good luck on. All right. How much obsidian do we have? Just this? Oh. That's getting better. The haste 2 beacon helps, but like obsidian's always gonna be. Oh. I like how you're like purposely getting yourself censored now, Suggy, just so like you can force me to go and have to look through chat. What? I'm just confused by the, well, what are you into? I'm assuming you're talking about anime. And if you're talking about that, then I'm more than happy to go back over my Crunchyroll queue again. Let me pull it up. Just casually moving around so nothing can kill me while I'm pulling my own queue up. Alright. From most recently, from what I've watched, to least recent. Fairy Tail, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Food Wars, The Rising of the Shield Hero, Welcome to Demon School, Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and also the second season of that as well. Science Fell in Love, Ruby, Toneri no Sekikun, The Master of Killing Time, Naruto, Black Bullet, Konosuba, Attack on Titan, and Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Death Note, and One Punch Man. That's everything from Crunchyroll. I also watched Parasite a while ago. Yeah, Fairy Tail's interesting. I've been binging through that recently, and it is hectic. It is interesting. I was just talking about how sometimes the story arcs are bothering me, because I'm like, why is there a story arc here? And like, what? But at the same time, it's keeping it interesting. So I can't exactly complain too much. Been watching too much anime. It actually really is good though. It's funny because I was talking earlier about how I have a really bad sleep schedule. So what I'll do is I'll stay up really late, and I'll just watch anime to pass the time. And like, ugh. It's funny because I now sleep with my window open because it's getting cold outside, so it's nice. And there's a lot of deer on campus because I'm kind of in like I'm in a really small university that's in the middle of the country. So there's a bunch of deer on campus. And what'll happen is I'll be watching anime and I'll just see deer like chilling right outside my window. And I'm like, oh yes, this is how we truly should be living. At peace with nature while you just chill, sit back, you know, eat a bunch of junk food and watch anime. That's truly the life. Nathaniel just sent me a link and I am not opening it. I have no idea what it is. It's not that I'm ignoring you, Sluggy. It's more like I don't have my YouTube chat open. I have my Streamlabs chat open. Open it. You're making me so inflected. And I don't know what it is, but since I mentioned that things can get held for review, I haven't seen anything get held for review. Yeah, I don't see anything held for review in chat right now. Yeah, let me see what Nathaniel sent me. well. Ooh. Let me just pull that up for stream to see real quick. This is really important. Let me just the link did work. It worked very well. The one that Nathaniel sent me, at least. Oh, okay. I'm trying to open something, but I'm not doing it well. Alright, I need to change a couple things so I can actually do this well. Hey Ashley, welcome to the stream. We're currently doing something real quick. I'm about to remove my, I'm about to do this. Yes? Nope, that's the wrong thing I just moved. Whoops. Just gotta add that. There we go. Now you'll see what I see. Look at what we're... I just pulled this up because of Nathaniel. God, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. He sent me a link. He literally was like, yeah, I gotta go do homework. And then I get texted a link, and I was like, I'm scared to open this. I mean, I could have been sent a lot worse things, so I'm happy it was that. I click on yours. Where'd you send it? It probably got held for review in stream chat. You just finished your group project? How was it? Yeah, yeah, if it's in the stream chat, it doesn't, like, I think YouTube literally deletes it, because it doesn't even show them in held for review. Okay, y'all were all really awkward. Wait, did y'all have to present or something, actually? Because if so, I can see that being horrible. It's okay. This is why I stream. So I can't be lonely. Alrighty. You're never awkward? Come on, I think you're at least a little bit awkward. Especially not around women. Alright, see you later, Nathaniel. Y'all had to record it and send it. Okay, so I'll be honest. Depending on what type of person you are, it either will not benefit you or benefit you quite a bit to watch the recording again. Okay. I can't say that's a bad thing though, Ashley. Because the thing is, like, I remember the first video I ever recorded, all the way back in September 5th, 2019, for my first, like, YouTube video for this channel. I remember, like, hyperventilating at my desk because I didn't know what I was doing. So I can't say that, like, that's weird. Like, that's just kind of like how it is sometimes. People can be camera shy. Hey, Mellows Vibes, welcome to the stream, man. You couldn't watch it? The only reason why I say, depending on what type of person you are, it might benefit you though, because you can either watch it and try to catch mistakes, or you can go, oh, you were here for the ARC stream? Which one? We've had a lot. If it's one of the more recent ones, then it was probably the hardcore ARC stream. That was a ooh. Ugh. Ugh. It was ugh. That stream. There's nothing wrong with the stream itself, but oh my, I am bad at ARC. Yeah. So Ashley, I'll be honest, like it's pretty awkward recording. Like even recently for like the vlog style recordings I was doing recently, those were really awkward because I'm not doing a game, so I can't push the attempt. Oh, that was a long time. That was a long time ago, but I do remember what you're talking about, Mello. That was a horrible stream too. We lost so many animals that stream, didn't we? Didn't like the main dog we had die? Oh my gosh, I remember that stream. I don't even know if I still have that world. I need to check. Yeah, man, that stupid pig ate all of my food, woke up, killed my dog, killed me multiple times. That was so annoying. Okay, life advice, I got you. Go ahead. As if I have my life put together. Go ahead, go on. Go on. The terror birds are so annoying. Oh my gosh. My biggest annoyance was I was trying to tame one, but I kept forgetting, like, I don't know what it is, but I swear terror birds, like, absolutely dig through, like, narcotics. Those things were, like, absolutely obliterating it. So I'd sit there, you know, chunking narcotics into them, and they would just, like, delete them. Wouldn't even affect their, like, torpidity at all. That was really annoying. Did we even get one tamed eventually? I remember killing a lot of them. I remember doing that. Redwood's nice. Yeah. I know, the Redwoods biome, just in general, like, really anywhere you go, on the center map, on the island, I haven't done too much experimentation with, like, extinction, and it's, like, biomes, but I think they might have a redstones, or redwoods, but yeah, I haven't done too much experimentation with all of them, but they all seem pretty horrible. I don't know what it is, but they made redwoods like the advanced area. Ugh. That reminds me, I played on a server, like one of the first times I'd played on an ARC server. I played on a, like, beginners only server, and I didn't realize what it meant by beginners only, and then I found out. It basically means you couldn't level up past level, like, 24 or 25. And I was like, why? I was like, this is so dumb. Why can't I level up? And they turned it to where you can't, to make sure it was, like, no matter what, if you're, like, trying to learn ARC here, you can. And I understand that, but at the same time, like, there's a lot more to ARC than, like, things before level 24. It was irritating. Yeah, what's funny is I, in one day, actually got a really good world going, a really good file in that server. And, like, what ended up happening was I got to level, like, 24 or 25 where it just stopped to. I asked someone on the server just to make sure it wasn't, like, a glitch, and to see if I was like, hey, is there, like, not a way to get past level 24 on the server? And they're like, yeah, it's that way so, you know, to make sure we don't have any people really advanced coming in and destroying a bunch of new kids. Okay. Okay, you give presents to someone secretly. For school reasons, or something. Okay. I think that's a bad idea. That might be a bad idea. I don't know if that's exactly what you should give it. Like, is this like a Secret Santa style thing, or is it like a, oh, like we're just vibing? Like, I'm confused by the premise here. You say it's a school thing. When you said it's a school thing, I got confused. Because I was like, oh, is it like... Stop talking about Ark in a Minecraft stream. I was talking about anime earlier, and we're definitely not gonna ever stream anime. For copyright reasons. Technically, couldn't I just... Wait, guys. Couldn't I just live stream me watching anime? Just, like... And just say it's me reacting to the anime episodes? Couldn't we do that? I don't think... Because the thing is, reaction videos can basically watch whatever they want without any issue from copyright, as far as I'm aware. Because it's considered transformative enough to where it's no longer using someone else's content. It's the reason why, like, for example, like, why people are able to take the melodies and the beat from certain songs and not get copyrighted. It's because they're using it to create, like, parody songs and stuff like that. Oh, and it's considered, like, transformative, where they're changing the content enough to where it's no longer that first person's original content. Now it's someone else's. So you're saying it's a good idea because there's a lot of people that just like to troll and be like, toilet paper. Also, did you ever say if it was a Secret Santa or not? No, we're speed. Alright. That would be awesome. What would I like to watch? Well, I mean, recently I've been binge watching Fairy Tail, but I'm already really far into it, so I don't think it would be worth, like starting it on a live stream right now, but no, that'd be pretty funny. I'd probably have to do that on like Twitch or something, because on YouTube they'd probably be a little bit more strict. Who knows? I'm small enough of a channel to where I think I could get away with it. What would be a good idea if I wanted to get like One Piece maybe? Oh god, what would I do? A 24/7 stream for the next 3 years? One Piece is such a long series. That's literally, it's such a long series, it's so intimidating of a length that I haven't started it because of it. It's not, I'm not gonna say it's bad because I haven't watched it, so I can't judge as to whether or not it's bad, but it's such a long series. It's been like, it's so long that I don't feel okay to watch it until I finish like at least 2 or 3 other series. Yeah, but One Piece is crazy. I had a coworker who told me about it, and he was like, it's a really good series, but one doesn't. It is intimidating. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. The other day I was looking at my channel, and underneath it, like, you know how whenever you Google YouTube channels, it shows you their subscriber count and how many videos they've made. I didn't know it showed you how many videos they've made, because in the past I've done things like try to figure out how many videos I've put out and like I'll actually count them. My IQ pretty low. I've never done a cognitive intelligence test, but I don't know. I feel like I'd probably be average because I don't feel very smart, but at the same time, I think if I actually like think about things, I can be pretty intuitive to certain things, or intelligent. But at the same time, I do be kind of dumb sometimes. Yeah. It's not how you spell anime. It's not how you spell anime. It's not how you spell anime. And I've never said that. I've said I like anime. That's not how you spell anime, though. Oh my gosh. Anima. What's the most? Go on. Soul suckles. How do you spell it again? I mean, unless anything's changed recently, which I don't think it is, I'm pretty sure it's that. With an E. Hunter x Hunter. I've had that on my Crunchyroll queue for so long, and I just haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. No, the E goes somewhere else. The E goes in place of where the A is. Oh. What I will say is, no, that's not right. It's A-N-I-M-E. How do you... My question is, how do you mess up so horrifically somehow? It's okay, I can be patient. Oh, wait. I was talking about something earlier. But I know... Oh, I was talking about how I didn't know, like, whenever you Google YouTube channels, it'll just tell you how many videos they have. I've made 100 and, like, I think it was 52 or 32? I don't know, something like that. But, you know, we've made a good handful of videos, and it's nice to think about. I mean, I've also made a lot of live streams, and I don't know if they count live streams and videos, it's the same thing. But either way is a lot. I am not like anime. I mean, that's true, I'm not. I'm too sadly realistic. I wish I was more like anime. You know, guys in anime will, like, push through anything. You know, like, they get stabbed in the heart, and they're like, I'm not done! And they, like, you know, evolve again somehow. And they continue, like, some brutal fist fight for what seems like 40 episodes, even though they've been stabbed in the heart. And I'm like, how? Today, I was riding my bike. I was riding my pretty little bike over here. And I felt like my kidneys were about to explode. I felt like this horrible back pain. Because the thing is, it was my first, like, ride in, like, 1 or 2 weeks. So, like, I had, like, a lot of pain in my back. Because it was the first, like, activity like that recently. I've been going to the gym, but it's not the same. Okay. What am I gonna do? Hunt him down? No, but oh my gosh. I pushed through it for a little bit, and then I was like, maybe I should listen to what my body's telling me and stop for a second. I had water with me. I was well hydrated, so I know I wasn't getting, like, kidney stones all of a sudden. But still. Why does it say SU? Because that's my university. Because I'm on the university cycling team, that's why. Oh gosh, Mike, no. I'm on the university cycling team. I'm a college athlete. This is Shriner University Cycling. Ooh. I'm official. I'm officially in my university says I'm an athlete, my heart rate says I'm diabetic. Getting more subs because of you? That's nice. Thank you. Alright, I think I fixed whatever this is. That's awesome. Yeah. You probably tell your friends to watch me more often than I tell other people to watch me. What's funny is I don't like I don't like to like tell people that I have a YouTube channel because it's not big. I'm like, yeah, I just started it a while ago, you know, it's been fun. Because the thing is, like, I mainly do YouTube because I think it's fun, and I enjoy doing it. So, like, whenever someone's like, oh, yeah, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, I mean, yes. But, like, the reason why I have that reaction, why I act like that, is because, like, I feel like most people, if they meet someone who's, like, okay with saying they have a YouTube channel, they expect the YouTube channel to be big. Or something like that. Like, and I'm over here like, nah, nah. I got like just under 150 subs. I'm just vibing. I'm here for a good time, not a famous time. Exactly, Mello knows what I'm talking about. So I don't like telling people I have a YouTube channel. So I don't most of the time. The majority of the people I talk to don't know I have a YouTube channel. Now, I will say, all of my RAs and my RD know I have a YouTube channel because they've walked in while I was live streaming one time. Because they were doing a health and safety inspection. So they knocked on the door, and I was like, can you walk away for a couple minutes so I can end my stream? I know, right? And it's just that, it's not even that, like, I think they're expecting too much. It's that I just don't want to disappoint people. Suggy, you have 23 subs. I can see that number. I'm gonna check just in case. I know, actually, Nazir Lion. He actually had a, you have 14. Yeah, Nazir Lion, he actually, was here pretty early on. And actually, what's funny is, I noticed recently, he actually has a lot more subs than I do. He's been recently streaming, and he's been titling his streams Road to 420, because he's, like, trying to get to 420 subscribers. Yeah, let me pull up your account again. Your account, like, these videos scare me. I don't want to put this on stream. They make me feel uncomfortable. Hey, Austin. Are you talking about me? Because you're right. You're definitely right. It doesn't make me feel good when you say that, though. I don't want to, though. I don't want to show it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Which one is this again? No, that's a game capture. No. I'm trying to show the screen. Because what I've been doing... Okay, I'm making a new scene, everyone. It might... For a second, it might just have nothing on the screen. Yeah, see, as I said, nothing's going to be on the screen for a second. And it's just because I wanted to have a, another scene to do this. So yeah, this is the atrocity that he wants to show you. I hope you're happy with yourself, because I definitely don't like it. Just casually creating a scene on the fly. I'll just ignore that. See, isn't that disturbing? I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree. Because you're right. It is. Ugh. Hey, Austin. Welcome to the stream. Austin. We've been talking about anime quite a bit. Now, I know you might not be as much of a weeb as your brother is. But... would you care to share an anime you've watched and enjoyed? Is that a yes? Okie dokie. I guess that's a no then. You really gonna act like you haven't watched any anime? I quite literally have your brother on speed dial. I will find out. I will find out if you watched anime or not. Scary short films? That sounds horrible. It's not a bad idea, but the issue is I am such a scaredy cat. Like, I am so bad when it comes to jump scares. I get super uncomfortable super quickly whenever there's, you know, like eerie noises and weird music. Like, I tried playing Soma during a live stream as like 100 sub thing, because I'd mentioned that I was bad with scary movies during my super stream. Because during the super stream, we were getting really close to 100 subscribers. And then pretty soon after we hit that, so I did a spooky stream where I streamed Soma, which is a horror game. And it was scary as all get out at first. And then it got annoying because I had no idea what to do. I literally got trapped and I was too scared to adventure around to figure out what to do next. So I just changed what I was playing and I started playing like GTA or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty bad when it comes to scary stuff. You've only watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? See, you're still able to interact and tell us something though. That's not that bad. Avatar: The Last Airbender was good. I would count that. I do count that. That's good. The funny thing is, I had watched Avatar Airbender, but it was like all out of order, and it was only whenever I was visiting my grandparents. Die in Minecraft? I don't think you understand the whole point of hardcore. It's where you don't die. Frantically. So, no? Yeah, oh yeah, I should do that. That's a good idea. Let me just eat my shiny apple and then jump in some lava for you. While you're at it. Oh, very bad idea. Keegan. What's funny is because you used the word die, it said it held you for review for a second, and now it didn't. It put it in chat. I'm so confused by that. It's okay. I'm good with one dislike. I don't care. No, I like this world a little too much just to throw it away because we're actually doing well, you know? We passed our record. We're now at 272 days. Hey, Ashley, welcome back. While you were gone, we talked about anime more. Is there an anime you've watched recently that you liked? Yay! You scared the DoorDash guy. Oh. Did you like... How? I started thinking about it and I'm like, kind of confused how. You still watching Boruto? Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know. I think I'd be more happy keeping my little world here, you know? Keegan, would you like to weigh in on our anime discussion? Are there any animes you've been exceptionally happy with recently? I'll take that as a no. I can't tell if Keegan's talking about Austin's thing in chat or me asking about anime. You were wearing a dark hoodie and a mask and he thought it was rubbing him. Ashley, how do you get yourself in these situations? You know, I feel like a bit of a creep sometimes, because like, first up, yeah, he's back, man. I have a bit of an issue going to sleep on time. So I'll wander around campus really late at night. The chaser now. Hi, Mello. stream. Mello says hi. Okay. So Suggy agrees I'm a creep. The Chaser. I don't know what that is. I'm Googling it right now. Or actually, I'll just go to Crunchyroll and see if they have it on there. Is it on Crunchyroll? Is it on something else? This is... the Chaser is going to be, like, the first anime I've ever actually Googled. I'm not ignoring you, Suggy. See, I watched The Rising of the Shield Hero. That was good. It's not an anime? Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess. Oh, that's cool too. I'm not doing a poll to see who wants to figure out if I want to die or not, if that's what you're suggesting. Because I don't want to die. Goblin Slayer is good? Okay, I've been seeing ads for Goblin Slayer and I want to watch it, but I'm working on like 3 different animes right now. So Ashley got wings. Oh, like wings. I'm dumb. I legitimately thought of like I thought you got those like dumb little like elastic band like, you know, you wear it like a backpack little set of wings. Oh, the cliffhanger. Mello, I just said I haven't watched it yet. Where's Ace Attorney a few months ago? I heard that was good, but I also haven't watched it. This is why I like to ask people what animes they watch. It's because like you get a nice variety, and then you build up this queue that you'll never be able to catch up with for years and years. But it's still really cool. Earlier, I read my whole anime queue. Would we like to hear it again? Mello, this is cruel and unusual punishment from you. Alright. I'm pulling my queue up. So, I'll go quickly from what I've watched most recently to least recently. I have not finished Naruto. It is on this list, though. Okay, Fairy Tail, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Food Wars, skipping a couple that I don't like. The Rising of Shield Hero, Welcome to Demon School, Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, 1 and 2, Science Fell in Love, Ruby, Toneri, no Seki-kun, The Master of Killing Time, Naruto, Black Bullet, Konosuba, Attack on Titan, Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Death Note, and One Punch Man. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good point, Suggy. You have a key for your YouTube account? Do I? What? What does that mean? Oh, I have a good question. Does anyone know what creator keys mean? Someone said the other day that he would like subscribe and like use my creator key and all this stuff if I did something. And I was like, I have no idea what a creator key is. Make one? What? What are you talking about? I just opened up your channel. Sorry, mate. Okay, Alta is not a what is Alta? I'd say if you're looking for a wow, Keegan really hates Alta for some reason. React one as it is, not right now. Music too loud. Ugh. There we go. For your sensitive ears, I've turned the music down a little bit. Anyways, I went ahead and turned it down a little bit because I know sometimes it can get loud. But yeah. Okay. if you're looking for a short anime, it's Aang and Iroh. Okay, what's funny is, Keegan, the second you took the side of not liking Aang or Iroh, you immediately put yourself as the not even the pessimist, like, as not even the antagonist, but like everyone, like the clown or the jester for the town. And I only say that because people don't care about Aang as much. People love Uncle Iroh. So saying you don't like Uncle Iroh is like, I don't know, it's the equivalent of like running into a crowd and just like arguing with everyone at one time. That's the best way I can think of it. But as for short animes, Demon Slayer is only like 1 or 2 seasons right now, I think. And it's really short, but it's so good. Fire Force is the same way. I mean, obviously One Punch Man is always going to be good, and I think they've only had like 2 or 3 seasons. What is it? I mentioned Toneri no Seki-kun, Master of Killing Time. If you're looking for short anime episodes, it's literally like anywhere between like 10 or 15 minutes, even less sometimes, where he's just vibing. Like he literally, the whole anime is a girl narrating her experience of sitting next to a kid, and all he does during class is mess around and doesn't do any schoolwork. And it's really funny. Where does Uncle Iroh live so you can burn his house down? Ooh, I mean, he would probably do that himself. Let's be honest. Okay, and then Mello said banana fish. Parasite. That's a good recommendation. Parasite's actually really good. That was pretty, like, it was kind of hectic for me, but I think that's just because I was like half asleep. Like I said, I watch anime to pass the time when I'm not able to fall asleep. So you know what happens? Are you talking about in Parasite or in like some of the other animes? The thing is, Ashley, I think you could still enjoy the anime though, even if you know what happens, because it's just that good. Okay, was Iroh's son? What was Iroh's? Oh, what was First off, when you say Iroh's son, do you mean like the Fire Nation's like emperor at the time, or are you talking about like the guy that Iroh hangs around a lot? Because they're I'm gonna look up a couple things real quick, and then I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. You mean grandson? Okay, then yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna pull it up because I know what you're talking about. The funny thing is, I think a lot of people actually liked that character. Mainly because they're like, well, he did like kind of turn good. What I think is funny though is I kind of agree with you. I liked him better when he was just angry. Banana Fish died. I don't. Vote Kanye West when the election's over. Oh my gosh. Oh, that reminded me, the other day, okay, so first off, if anyone hasn't, heard of this before, it was a meme the other day that I saw, and the meme was, like, talking about how, like, there's a bunch of young kids arguing online about, like, politics, and it's like, what are you arguing about? The Kids' Choice Awards is already over. And I think it was Fresh, he went in chat and he said that his class had been arguing about politics, and I made the same joke and I said, who are they arguing about? The Kids' Choice Awards has ended already. Oh. So yeah, I don't think you quite understand how this numbering system works. It goes every 4 years. 2021 ain't nothing happening. on the Vine is the worst song. I don't know what you mean, bro. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, that was funny. Yeah, you only vote every 4 years because each term in office is 4 years long. Ashley, you can now bully Keegan. Oh, were you talking about the sad song that they seem to play every once in a while? That's one of the things I don't really like about anime sometimes, because some animes will use the same 2 songs. It's the, I'm getting hype song, and I'm gonna defeat you. And then it's the, like, oh, my parents died again. They got 2 songs. They got, like, the sad song and the hype song, and that's all they play. I mean, especially Naruto. Oh my god. Watching Naruto is just watching the same 2 songs over and over and over again. Oh my gosh. Can you please play a horror game right now? I mean, I was getting close to the end of the stream, but I don't know. What I'll say is, I don't think Naruto is that bad, but at the same time, it is a little irritating. You know, I said I was gonna end it pretty soon, but I don't mean like right this second. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm not gonna boot up another video game. The issue I'm having is with Naruto, like, that wasn't even a joke when I said, like, all they play is 2 songs. Like, legitimately, if you exclude the openings and outros, I don't know if there are other songs in the entire series. You're at least 9 years old? Well, that's good. I mean, that means you can be over 9 years old as well. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't dislike Naruto, but at the same time, I just wish there was better music choices, because it feels like whoever was producing Naruto was like, okay, look, we can only afford to pay for the royalties on 2 of these songs, and then, like, these 2, and they're like, only these 2? And they're like, we don't have the budget for it. And they just had to do a bunch of series with only those 3. Lol, Keegan's just angry. Okay, name what Naruto said. Episode 3, Season 5, line 53. Okay, Episode 3 of Season 5, what the heck? Dude, we don't do that here. We just count from the very bottom and go all the way up. If you want to talk about seasons, you use openings, and you tell me which opening it was. Yeah, because I don't watch things on Netflix. I watch things on Crunchyroll. So on Crunchyroll, I'm on episode, like, 200 of Naruto. I don't know, maybe 180, something around that. I gotta pull it up and check. Oh, I'm on 160. Nope, I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Okay. He shot Crunchyroll. Alright. Let me find what you're talking about. You said... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. So there are seasons. You can go find different seasons on it. So you said season 5. Episode 3, so the 3rd episode of season 5. The battle between Naruto and Sasuke, is that what you're talking about? Episode 107? You killed his son. Are you talking about episode 107? You're calling us sad because we're just talking about anime? How is that sad? That's like peak of life. We've peaked. We will no longer get better. You have reached the peak. Get to real world. You're watching people play Minecraft, Suggy. This is the real world. Anime is the future. Oh my gosh. I'm wondering, what was I'm trying to remember what I used to watch something on Netflix, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't anime. It was actually something besides anime. What was it, though? Because the thing is, I rarely go on here. Oh, yeah. I started watching Cobra Kai, and I did not like it at all. He's just a simp. Oh my. Okay, I actually remember I'd watched Parasite on here, on Netflix. I'd also watched Baki. Baki is a good series. I mean, it's just fighting. It's just all fighting. But it's so good for some reason. I said to one of my friends that I want to become Baki. I'm just gonna, like, I already got the sweatpants for it. I just gotta get really buff now. You know, easy part. I just gotta get really buff to match the sweatpants. Because you know how, like, Baki's, like, always wearing a bunch of, like, really baggy clothing, but then whenever he gets serious, he's like, oh, let me show off my 28-pack. That absolutely kills me. Every time that happens. I watched, like, the first couple episodes of JoJo, but I never got into it because I was watching a bunch of other animes at the time. That's, like, right around the time I was watching Demon Slayer, I saw an episode of JoJo, but the thing is, Demon Slayer's so good that I didn't want to, like, stop watching it so I could watch JoJo. So I just kind of ignored JoJo, and then I forgot about it, so I kept watching other things. Oh my gosh, yeah, it actually was, though. I like how he literally was just like, yes, but I have this fancy wire that, you know, cushioned my fall. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's funny is, you know how, I can't remember what his name is, but one of the villains, while he's fighting, started singing a song. I found the original song. It was played in, like, a 1927, like, French music contest. I now have a playlist of 1950s, like, French music just because of that one song he sang. The demon bag is scary. Yes. Indeed. Prison high school? Is that a real thing? Prisoner high... Is that a real thing? It sounds like a real thing. Do I have a girlfriend? Do I look like I have a girlfriend? Are you really? Do you... Look at me. Look at me. Do I look... Yeah, that's what I thought. I wish I did. I wish I had a gamer girl to be with me. A real gamer, he doesn't text back. Ashley, you didn't have to kill me. Keegan, I appreciate it, though. At least you gave me the chance to lie. At the very least, you gave me the chance to lie. So I will say thank you for that. What's funny is I kept thinking that YouTube was allowing things to be shown in chat, but then I realized Ashley's doing that. Ashley's letting those things go through in chat. She's the one approving them to be shown. Yes, but thank you for giving me the chance to lie about it. You know, maybe if I was a little different, I would be more likely to say yes, but no, I don't. Look up Prison Heist. Okay. Do I need to go into an incognito tab? Is that why you told me to watch it with my girlfriend? It doesn't exist. Oh, it's an actual anime this time. Oh, oh. Okay, okay. Okay. The genre is sex comedy. Okay. You mad lad. This is hilarious. I just started reading like the abstract of like, you know how like animes have descriptions? I'm reading the description of it right now. And it starts by just going, oh, this is the strictest girls' school possible. We shoved 4 dudes into it, and they're the only 4 dudes out of 1,000. I do have siblings. I have 5 siblings, actually. I have quite a few. 3 sisters and 2 older brothers. Yes. Oh, Ashley, yes. Yes, she does. She have... she have Will. Frank. Frank will be my gamer brother. Kick the brothers. Whoa. Why? Well, I mean, one of them's in Arizona. It'd be kind of difficult. Oh my. We're getting close to fixing this up. Okie dokie, that one's fixed. It's the simp. Oh. Oh no. Actually, I was considering something earlier. I don't know if you were here when I said it though. So, I made a second channel for the whole, like, you know, vlog, like, bike challenge thing. And I was putting videos there. But at the same time, I don't like the idea of, like, putting content in 2 different places. Because it feels like I'm making people, like, run around to see certain things. I know one of the issues for me is, because obviously, for one, like, I stream a lot more often than most people who just do YouTube normally do. So for me, whenever I, whenever I make, or watch YouTube videos, and the YouTuber's like, oh yeah, if you want to see this, you should go to my other channel over here. And I'm like, I'm never willing to do that. Like, I don't feel like doing it ever. So, you know, I was thinking about just combining the 2. Because, I mean, there's only 2 videos on the other channel, so I could just take them and shove them on this one. Because I kind of want a variety. DNA Hunter. Is that another sex comedy? I didn't realize there was an actual genre for that though. That's hilarious. I mean, I guess it's not surprising, but it's not. Okay, okay. Is this like a normal anime? Cool. I might watch it then. I remember there was like a website I used to use to watch anime, because I didn't have Crunchyroll. And one of the issues I encountered was this website had like a lot of doujin and ecchi stuff, and I was like, huh. And it was really irritating because like there's only certain things like I wanted to watch on that website, but in order to watch them, like I had to use that website. Yeah, that was fun. The main issue wasn't that I had to scroll past doujin or ecchi. My main worry was that at some point my parents would see the website and they'd be like, what is this stuff on here? And I'm like, I swear I don't watch any of this except for this anime right here. It'd be like a normal anime, but everything else is really weird. And for anyone who doesn't understand what doujin or ecchi means, basically, it's hentai. That's all it is. It's hentai. Oh, is it gonna actually be quotes, or is it gonna be like quotes? You know, there was a channel that had my name. I mean, I can't call it mine because obviously, you know, I guess Ashley's not telling the truth. The other day, I was adding channels to the featured list, and I looked up my channel, and I saw another channel that had more subscribers than me, but it had the same name, which is always heartbreaking because I hate when that happens. I mean, if I Google my name, I see my channel first with the live now and my most recent video, and then I see his channel with only 9 videos, but literally 5 times as many subscribers as I have. Oh my gosh. What's funny is, oh my gosh. Oh, his channel has 35,000 views. What the heck? I'm looking at another dude's channel. He looks... I'm trying to figure out what language this is, though. Because I can't tell. It's not Korean, because I know what Korean looks like. Can't read it, but I'm almost positive this doesn't look like... I have no idea. Collab with him. I don't think he speaks English. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna... Door behind me just opened. No, I know what you're talking about. It's not actually open right now. It looks like it's open. I've noticed this before. There have been times when I've sat down to stream or record. I'll see it and I'm like, I know people get annoyed when they think there's a door open behind me. So I got up, I tried to close it, but it's already closed. That's the lip of like the little metal thing that's on the door frame. So it looks open, but it's not. It's okay. I understand what you're talking about. But yeah, this is annoying. Okay, look. I'm gonna... This is the guy's channel. He has the exact same name as me. Whenever you search Mossy Man, do you know what you get? You get my channel first. You get my channel, and then you get his. But his channel has more subscribers than me. And look at these views. But it's okay. Because he seemed to have a spurt of energy, and then just stop. Put your clothes up in the corner? That's dirty laundry. That's not like clean clothes. No, it's okay. I know they're there. But that's the best place to put them right now. I did laundry just the other day, but I like... Watch DNA Hunter right now. I'd rather not. Indonesian? That's a good question. Maybe. The thing is, it appears to be like more of like the Asian, like probably closer to the Asian area. And I thought like, I don't know. What does Vietnamese look like? I'm literally about to search Asian languages. Okay, Vietnamese. It just asked for my location after I searched that. Vietnamese language. I just want to see some Vietnamese writing. Okay, nope, it was not Vietnamese. I don't think so, at least. Or just search it up. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's happening in chat. I haven't read anything. According to... That was okay. So yeah, I just read your Sun Tzu quotes. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy that starts just going like, wait, I got it. I can actually do this really well. Let me just let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. What's funny is because of how small my audience is, most of my views actually do come from subscribed, like from subscribers. Right, right. All right. According to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of you are subscribed. I have 98% of my views come from subscribers. Oh my god. Oh, you will sub? Oh, okay, let me just go back to that again real quick. Okay, see, look at this. Look at this 2%. We can get rid of that 2%. All you have to do is sub. Oh. Oh. See, in the future, if I ever get really big, CSGO. I played CSGO, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. I'm looking at statistics and they're really funny to look at. I just want to point out, Sluggy, we looked up your channel earlier. We already found out whether or not you do have more subscribers than me, and we know you don't. Oh, I did forget to mention something though. This does have something to do with analytics. I'm actually very happy about. Look at. Let me go back to my display capture. Look at this. Boom. We passed 5,000 views on the channel. Wasn't that awesome? That's actually cool. I am very proud of my just over 5,000 views. Oh my gosh, I should probably stop. Here, we'll go to the 3-hour mark. Just to then. Watch DNA Hunter. I want to Google it just to find out exactly what it is, but I am not doing this on stream. And depending on what I find, I will most likely never actually watch it. I feel like I should have put this into incognito mode before I looked this up. Oh, that's hilarious. Whenever you Google DNA Hunter, you actually get a couple other things like, oh, here, take a DNA test. Everyone has the right to know their heritage and their parents. That's funny. Actually, I first get Amazon review. Oh. I'll just say, from the picture that Amazon has, it doesn't look bad, but then again, that's only because Amazon probably said, hey, you gotta take your hentai off of my site, and they're like, we'll change the picture, we swear. I just want my pickaxes to heal. Actually, we don't need to heal all of our pickaxes right now. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm gonna head back over here. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes, Suggy. I'd say don't worry about it. I had really trash Wi-Fi for the longest time, and I just worked with it. That's the reason why we didn't stream until, like, we didn't really stream often until I got to college. And the thing is, like, obviously, yeah, there was a good period of time when we actually did stream often, even when I was still, like, at home. And I actually mentioned it to my parents because, like, obviously, like, streaming's still a big deal for me. And they recognize it, and, you know, they're not like, oh yeah, we really hope you continue streaming. Like, they're definitely not like that. But they are still pretty supportive of it, because they know it's a hobby. And the thing is, like, I think you should always approach anything like streaming or like doing YouTube stuff as a hobby before anything else. Like, do not start YouTube thinking like, yeah, this is gonna be my job in a couple years. Like, it's not a good idea. I mean, like, you've heard plenty of like bad stories where like people like quit their job and started like Twitch streaming or like doing YouTube stuff thinking they could make money, and then being like, oh, I gotta go back to work. If you ask him that, he'll probably be like, he'll probably be like, I don't really care, or he'll be like, you know, I mean, you could ask Sam. Like, he'll probably actually tell you to ask me. Ooh, it's a thunderstorm. I can sleep even if it's not day or not night. See, Keegan, I know you say Leatherman's a great anime, but I have a big doubt that it's actually, why is there so many mobs? Why is there so many mobs? Why are there so many mobs? There's cats right there, and the creepers are just chilling. I love my computer because all my friends are in it. Have I actually said that before? I mean, it's not super surprising, but like, I'm kind of sad that I actually said that out loud. Not that it's any less true, but... Oh my gosh. I really hope I didn't actually say that recently. Again, it's kind of true, but it's sad to say it out loud, so I'd prefer if I didn't actually say that. Please tell me I didn't say that. I did say I was joking afterwards, right? Something like that? Please tell me I said something like that. I'm actually worried that I'm gonna sound lonely whenever I make these videos now. Oh. Oh. No. Hey, Austin, you want to check out Leatherman for me to find out if it's an anime in the first place? And then also tell me whether or not it's appropriate? See, look, listen. I like anime. I am not into hentai. Just to be frank. But I'm sorry, I'm not Frank. I'm Sam. Dad joke? Alrighty, yeah. It's actually pretty funny because most of my family, first off, they were never like, oh yeah, you shouldn't stream or you shouldn't make videos. They were never like that. Sure you aren't. Hey. Don't look it up. Okay, have you started doing anything useful yet? I doubt he had. Yeah, they haven't yet. I haven't been over here, so these chunks haven't been loaded recently, so... Nah, but what is funny is, like I was mentioning, my family's actually like pretty supportive. Like, again, like I said, they're not like, oh yeah, like we really hope you get monetized. What I will say is, whenever I went home a couple of weeks back, my father asked me if I'd started making money from it yet, and I was like, please don't ask me that. Because, I mean, technically, I paid like $8. Yeah, I'm kind of confused too, because I ask people things, and they assume I know that they're answering the question. But Ashley's saying, don't look it up, and she's saying that to me. So to kind of explain what's happening, I was talking about how I swear I'm not that lonely of a person. Ashley says, sure you aren't. And then she's telling me not to look it up because I asked Austin to, but I guess she also did for me. About the Leatherman. Yeah. To quickly explain, I do have other slime. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I actually have a good amount of slime now. Oh yeah. Slime girls. Yeah. No, Austin, Keegan's not saying you don't have an idea what you're talking about. Keegan's saying he doesn't know what's happening. Like, he doesn't know what you're talking about. What do I think of Neri? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. But there was a time I got on Twitch on my phone. I was scrolling through, and I swear, I saw someone that looked exactly like Neri for a split second, and then their stream ended. Yeah, but I can't say how I feel about Neri because I don't know anything about him. I mean, he used to be pretty annoying in middle school, but it's middle school. That's like everyone. Everyone's irritating in middle school. I already checked that one. Nice. Nice. We just gonna stack by just chilling. All last year? Well, yeah, I know he was here. I know he was in high school at the same time I was. But, like, I didn't really, like, mess with him at all. Because, you know, we were not in any of the same classes because I was a senior. And he just wasn't. Like, yeah, there was a couple times I saw him from a distance, is what I'll say. Because the thing is, I liked being, no, I'm not sus. I liked being, involved with, like, different grade levels. Because first off, I never liked the idea of being a senior that's, like, a jerk to other people. Because I think it's dumb for seniors in high school, especially, to act like they're better than freshmen. Because first off, we're all just as horribly idiotic. How's my day been? It's actually been very swell, thanks for asking. I went for a bike ride. The bike ride went pretty horribly. Both of my tires seem deflated now, and I feel tired. But besides that, it's been a good day. I woke up a little bit earlier than I normally do. I've been playing Minecraft for the last 3 hours almost. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And we're reminiscing about high school. And I was just talking about how I don't think seniors should, like, be annoying. That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, it doesn't make sense for seniors to be, like, jerks to freshmen. Because I'm like, we're all pretty dumb here. Like, that's the nice thing. Because I went to a really small school. Everyone kind of knew we were all really dumb. Like, everyone. Thanks for the nice, the comment on the music. Actually, if you want to know where it's from, let me pull it up real quick. Because I'm using a copyright-free live stream. This is from Base Rebels, I believe. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Base Rebels, they have a 24/7 live stream that does copyright-free music. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty useful. I used to use a different like a different live stream to use for my live stream, and then I use this one now. Ooh, 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 all the pretty gunpowder and fireworks. All right. Points. I think Ashley still has the highest points out of everyone. Like, obviously Suggy's pretty close behind, but I'm pretty sure Ashley still has the lead. Not that they're useful yet. Oh, and, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's kind of a, If you don't know how points work, it works the same way as channel points on Twitch does, except because this isn't Twitch, there's nothing I can like give you for a certain amount of channel points. So again, if you don't know about Twitch at all, Twitch has this thing called channel points, and you can collect channel points by just being in chat and being active and stuff like that. And it'll give you points. And then most people on Twitch that have like certain things unlocked, you can unlock certain things with them. Or you can like do stuff like that. And I technically have a Twitch. It's just MossyMan733, but I like rarely use it. So I don't know. But yeah, like legit, Ashley has the most points out of everyone. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure at one point I gave her a bunch of points as a joke, but then I took them away. So I'm pretty sure those are actually all like natural points. Just because she chills in the stream a lot. Because she's a mod. Try harder. Ash is the tryhard of the channel. Okay, I'm gonna store my extra rockets in spoons with all my other spoons. Perfect. How many extra stacks of rockets do I have? I have 5 stacks of extra rockets. That's actually awesome. Nah, you can get points by just watching. And if you want to watch more often, you just gotta show up to the, Okay, actually, what's funny is, you can't have that many. There's actually a cap on how many points I can give people. But yeah. Anyways, we're just about to run up on the 3-hour mark. So I'm actually getting close to wrapping up stream. There's a couple more things I wanted to do before the end. We're almost there. Yeah, so you're actually like pretty close behind Ashley. Austin, what are you talking about? You never passed me the ball. Lol, you're trying to bribe me for points. So what I'll say is, in the future, I'll care more about like who has how many points and stuff like that once we actually get a system set up and in place. So like we used to have a system, or we never had a system, but there's like a loyalty. They're technically loyalty points, but I call them Moss. And I renamed them to Moss. There you are. And I'm still not sure how to set that up though. How long have I had the world for? That's a good question. See this right here? Right next to my face? Right here on this line, it says day 275. Those are Minecraft days. Minecraft days are 20 minutes long. That's the day-night cycle. That's 13-minute days. 7-minute nights. Now, to look at the statistics on exactly how long I've played for. 2.89 days, which basically means I'm just underneath 72 hours of game time. If that answers your question. But yeah, it's not a very old world. I've been streaming on it for a hot second, but I feel like we haven't made too much progress. We beat the Wither, obviously, as we have a beacon. We beat the Ender Dragon, obviously, as we have an Elytra. And we're working on a couple different things. Right here is my Iron Golem farm that I have not built yet, but we will have an Iron Golem at some point. And actually, let me show you one of the projects I wanted to do soon enough. I started on it just to kind of get a feel for it. It's called Bright Forest. You can't really appreciate it unless it's at night. But all of these trees have a light source in the top of them, and you can see it. At night, it actually looks nice, and I wanted to do it for this whole flower forest over here. So I wanted to basically put light sources in all the trees for this forest right here as a project, just because it would look cool. Along with that, I want to make a custom custom biome, one of the cool things that a lot of people that have like long-standing worlds do is they make custom biomes. And I think they're really cool, but I've never gotten a chance to do one. And basically what they'll do is they'll take a small biome, or even a bigger one, depending on how much work they're willing to do. Like, for example, if I wanted to, what I was thinking about doing was converting all of this into super taiga biome, which is these big trees and this brown podzol stuff over here. I was considering doing that and just turning it into another biome. But some people, what they'll do is they'll take biomes, they'll uproot things, do a bunch of terraforming, change the... they'll make custom trees, and they'll make a whole custom biome around everything. And actually, I think it was Fresh? Maybe it was. Someone the other day was talking in chat about a custom biome called, like, it's like a zombified village. They already have zombified villages and abandoned villages, but he's talking about a whole biome where you have, like, acid pools, where, like, everything, like, the trees are all messed up, all of that good stuff. But, yeah. Okay, I'm just about to end stream, but I kind of want to see if Ashley will accept or deny this, this duel, to see if Ian gets a bunch of points. But then the stream is going to be ended. But, to give you an idea, this is kind of our plan for the next couple things. We're going to do an iron farm, a gold farm, we're going to get more name tags, a sorting system, an enderman farm, a bright forest, which is the thing I was talking about, a drowned farm, make an ocean monument build, as well as kill the ender dragon 19 more times. Yeah. Anyways, it's okay if you're poor on points. I gotta wrap up stream. I have a couple other things I gotta take care of tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, this has been Mossy Man playing some more Minecraft. My whole plan today was to just dig, and that's what we did for 3 hours. And talked about anime. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed.